I want to start off by saying this is not a drama channel. I'm not here to start drama. I'm not here to start shit with people. But what I'm not going to do is tolerate some full-face hypocrisy from people who have tried to use this same thing and be like, oh, because you know what? I don't even need to say it. I don't even need to say it. Let's just talk about it. So we all know what happened in September. Charlie Kirk got. It's a shame that someone lost their life. There's a big difference between that guy and the people that are being hurt and by ICE on the streets, protesters exercising their amendments, just like Charlie Kirk was. The only difference is Charlie Kirk advocated for gun violence. He advocated for people being treated as lesser beings and all this stuff. And the people that have been recently were on the opposite side of that. They were good people. They were either at the wrong place at the wrong time, following the law, exercising their First Amendment rights, leaving their house, coming home, dropping their kids off, filming, doing the kind of thing that good citizens do when they see injustice in the world. And then you have people that were upset about Charlie Kirk and called people out and tried to get them, make them lose their jobs and all that stuff for things that they said about a terrible person. Let's be honest, a fucking awful person. Like, should that have happened to him? Absolutely not. But he was an awful, awful person. And then you have people like this, people that work in the toy industry, people that have a following on YouTube, people that tried to do the same thing to me, be like, oh, let's misgender this person. Let's misgender the only open trans person in the toy community that has some kind of following, because I've just been waiting for the opportunity to say some shit. And I have all the receipts. I've been holding on to them. Now is the perfect time to bring them up. The first thing I want to say is this guy right here. Lone Wolf Toys, Bobby Vance, works in the toy industry, has some contracts with some people. FAFO on full display. For the idiots in the back, please sit down and shut up. How do you think ICE is doing in Minnesota? Pretty and good. Get dude. And then we have this bald little soy boy under here. Sad irony. And the circle around it says stay at home club or something like that. Reasons why you should say something stupid, something fucking dumb, something ludicrous. Maybe you should stay home and shut the fuck up. That's not the only thing I have. There's fucking more. Because this guy, whoever he works for, who's not firing him, and wants to associate with that fuck the boy below him. We have this shit. We have some of these people here talking about me, misgendering me, calling me names, Ken's Toys, calling me a bad person because I didn't give a shit about Charlie Kirk. Elite Legends, transphobe, horrible piece of person, horrible YouTube channel, horrible content, Duarte Studios saying he'd punch me in the balls, all kinds of So these people are all garbage. And you know what? They're probably dead ass silent right now. I know they are. I know they're not out there being like, oh, I can't believe you said that, Chad. I can't believe you said that, Lone Wolf Toys or whatever the fuck your name is. Oh, no. These guys, they're all clowns. Every single one of them. And like I said, I have receipts for all this shit. Here's more stuff. B&B Toys, another piece of shit, saying, oh, they asked me why I thought all trans people were bad, and they're just proving it right now. Oh, sorry. So sorry to back you up. Robert's Infinite Realms. This dude was watching my reporting to his little boss boy, Chad, saying, oh, they're live right now. He, blah, 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 this, that, and that. You have Chad saying all kinds of awful shit in here. They're all in here. I can zoom in if you want to read them. I'm 100% done with Rowdy in any way, shape, or form. Waiting on that tool Dan Larson to say shit too. You, Chad. I never needed your help. I never asked for your support. I never with you. The only reason I interacted with you at all is because we crossed paths on other channels. And I like to be nice and supportive. So I'd pop in and say, hey, you, I never needed your shit. I never needed any of these people. Talker art, notorious racist, saying shit. Looking forward to meeting that guy someday. You already met me, Talker. We were both at Toytube Expo. What did you do? Nothing. You did absolutely nothing. So all of these people, I've got all of these receipts. What else do we have here? Another exchange from the bald one. Oh, he's live right now crying about injustice. Ooh! All I said at that point was people will use a thing like a moment like that to show their true prejudice, which is transphobia. You're a transphobe. You're a piece of I don't care if you agree about Charlie Kirk. That has nothing to do with my identity. But what's happening right now has nothing to do with any of it. And the fact that you're making fun of people that were murdered in the streets, exercising their amendment rights, you have some serious thinking to do on the inside. You're all garbage. You don't belong in the toy space. Toy space and nerd stuff is not for bootlickers. It's not for fascists. It's not for you. So in summarization, Lone Wolf Toys, Chad, Robert's Infinite Realms, Elite Legends, Collectibles, people that are in this little circle of hubbub of stuff, because this guy has worked for Bobby Val. Lone Wolf Toys, he's done some work for him. So all these people, that's all I have to say. You're not it. You're not it.